everybody, welcome back to my channel. I think this is the second video I've filmed with practically a full face and no eye makeup on, and I just look scary. But today we are testing out some Dollar Tree makeup. Now most of this is eye makeup. I couldn't really find face makeup because my Dollar Tree really isn't that big, so I don't have a lot of choices. St. Marcus doesn't have a lot of the big stuff like other places do, but I also really didn't want to put foundation and things like that on my skin since I'm already so sensitive. But I do have a few products in here that are not eye products. I think I'm going to try and do the like invisible eyeliner crease thing, so I'm not really sure how this look is going to turn out, but this is the perfect time to test all these products. I'm just going to go ahead and jump in. Obviously everything in here was $1. I got it at Dollar Tree. I don't know if y'all know, but there's a difference between Family Dollar, Dollar General, and Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree is pretty much the only one that is only $1 for everything, and Family Dollar and Dollar General can get kind of up there in the price, but this is specifically only $1. What we're going to try out first is the LA Colors bronzer. This is in BSB334. This was the lightest shade that they had. They had this shade and then a very dark shade. Comes with this little brush that nobody uses. It does look a bit shimmery, but that's okay. My roommate said she absolutely loves it, so I'm going to go in with a Morphe M530 brush. I did tap my brush in and there is a lot of kickback, so be aware of that, but it's bronzer. It's not really a big deal. We're just going to lightly go in because it's better to go in light-handed than heavy-handed. There is also a lot of kickback on my face. So what that means is when I'm going in, sometimes if you go in and you brush your bake away, you see the powder flying everywhere. I'm seeing that with this bronzer, but for face products that isn't as big of a deal to me as like eyeshadow and things like that. It's blending out pretty nice. Ooh, I did not blend my foundation good enough up here. So I do have quite a good color payout here. I like this. Y'all can see that this pigmentation is pretty gosh darn good. Pretty good for a $1 bronzer. Okay, so on the face, it's not shimmery at all. No shimmer anywhere. That's good. I know with a lot of bronzers, people get kind of concerned because they are shimmery, and a lot of people just don't like that glittery shade on their face. But I don't see any shimmer at all. Okay, so I don't know how long my eyes are gonna take, and I just feel weird when I have foundation on my lips. So we're going to go in with the Chunky Lip Pencil. It looks like this. It is in the shade Feels Nude. It's kind of like a mauve-y nude color. It's pretty smooth, but just like the last video that I had, it doesn't have a very thick formula to it. So again, my lips are very dry and you can see it. You can see it pretty bad. So I'm going to leave this on for now and we're just going to see how it wears as I talk and things like that. But I think before the video ends, I'm going to go in with a lip scrub, take off all the dead skin on my lips, and then see how it goes on top. I'm not really a big lip exfoliator person. A lot of times I know if a lip gloss or a lip pencil is good if I can go in and it doesn't show the cracks of foundation and things on my lips. This one does. Not terrible, but it is definitely noticeable because it isn't a very thick formula. So we'll go back in with this in a little bit. So I did zoom y'all in because now it is time for the eyes. And I've got 3 palettes here. I think the favorite one that I swatched is this one. These are 2 chunky ones. I don't think that they have names. This one the only difference between this purple one and this tan one is this one says bold. Oh, this is traditional and this is chic. So the tan neutral shades are traditional and the other ones are chic. We got that brush that nobody ever uses. They're really pretty colors. Not gonna lie, they are some pretty colors. I feel like you would see a lot of these shades in more of the expensive palettes here. So they're very nice. The swatches on this one sucked. They were not good. I got no payout. I was really disappointed, but we're still gonna go in and play with it because that's what this is all about. Sometimes swatches don't do justice. Sometimes you just gotta go in with a brush. We're gonna throw it back to when I first started YouTube. I'm going to go in with this Sonia Kashuk blending brush. I'm going to go in with the traditional palette, and I'm just going to pick up this kind of tannish shade here. It doesn't look like it has any type of shimmer to it, but we're just going to put this down as our transition shade. Do you see a little bit of payout? I don't know if y'all can really see that, but there's a little something. I think we're doing good. I'm gonna go in with this kind of like dark caramely color right here. Same brush, and we're just going to pack that on top of that transition shade we put down earlier for a little bit more depth. I can automatically tell that there is a lot more color to work with here. Okay, so now I'm gonna use both of these palettes to give, again, a little bit more depth to the eye. I'm going to take this mauve shade right here mixed with, where is it, this like purple brown shade, and I'm going to take more of a detailed brush because this Sonia Kashuk one is a little bit too puffy for this right now. So I'm going to take a Morphe M433 brush and just pack those colors onto the brush and blend those out into the crease. Okay, so now we're going to go in with this bronzy looking palette. It is called Sunflower, and I think I'm going to apply this all over my lid. So I'm going to pack it pretty much all over my lid, and we're not getting into that invisible eyeliner that we created because we're going to do something special there, and I'm just going to take a small packing brush to do that. Okay, so there is a little bit of fallout, and it did pack on pretty well, but the swatch I feel like is definitely a lot brighter than the gold when you apply it to the lid. I'm just going to go back in with that Sonia Kashuk brush and that caramely brown color that we picked out, and I'm just going to blend the crease and the lid together so we don't have a harsh line from that brown to copper color. My drugstore unfortunately didn't have any eyelashes, like I said. Mine just doesn't have a lot. None of our stores out here are really as great as kind of like the big cities are. But I did pick up a mascara, so I'm going to apply this mascara, and then I'm going to go in with my Eyelure lashes that I always wear. They are still extremely affordable. They're not $1, but I think they're about $4 or $5, and you can get a couple uses out of them. With eyelashes, it all just depends on how well you take care of them. This just says mascara. There's no special name to it. There's only one kind. This is what it looks like. Just your normal little brush here. It is kind of small. Don't really like that. I don't like when I have to really focus on holding it. That probably sounds really catty. Never mind. We're going to ignore that I said that. So I've already curled my eyelashes, but we're just going to apply this on. We're going to do a pretty thick coat just to see how much we can build up here. Looks pretty good. Obviously, I don't know how it wears or anything. I think I'm going to do a check-in later on just to see how everything has worn. I can already tell y'all this eyeshadow, the middle shade, the bronze shade, it's already completely faded. Like, you can still see it. But up close, it literally just looks like my crease shades are on my lid. So that's pretty disappointing, not gonna lie. I was pretty excited about it, but it faded out pretty quick. Okay, y'all, so I'm checking back in. I have had my makeup on for probably about 7-8 hours now, and pretty much the only thing that stood up was the bronzer. I do have a little bit of color left on my lips. Lasted the first couple hours through talking and drinking and things, but I just had dinner, so it did not last through eating, but I didn't really have any problems with it. It doesn't smell bad. It's a very thin formula. It didn't flake off or anything like that. I almost kind of forgot that it was even there, but there is a bit of a tint left. But y'all, this eyeshadow sucks. The shimmer shade that I put on my lid completely like dissolved before I was even done filming the first part of this video. Like, there was no shimmer left. The other colors worked great. It's the shimmery color that did not work good. So out of these 3 palettes that I have here, I would definitely suggest the traditional palette, the one with all these nude type colors in it, because they did blend out really easily and they work really well for drugstore. I mean, they lasted a good long time. It's not the best pigmentation in the whole entire world, but for dollar makeup, I am quite impressed. But that shimmery eyeshadow was just, it was terrible. And the mascara also sucks. My lashes at one point were completely curled, completely up, and now they are literally just going straight out and they are clumped together. So I look like I have spider vein eyes. So all in all, I would suggest the traditional nude palette and the bronzer. Other than that, I would just say pass on everything else. It is Dollar Tree makeup, so you know, you can only do so much with dollar makeup, but with those two things, I think they did work well. So if you guys like haul videos like this, try on hauls, things like that, give this video a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, remember to go ahead and do that, because whenever I hit 2,000 subscribers, I am hosting a massive giveaway. I already have all the goodies and I keep adding on. Also, leave any comments, questions, concerns, love, all that down below, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.